Hello everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Stadium. My name's Andy, I am the Uncommentator. This is episode number 27 of the series working through Pokemon Stadium, completed the game using rental-only Pokemon. Now this is a very special episode, because in this episode we are going to spend approximately 72 minutes staring at this trophy of a Spearow. So I'm just going to go silent for a few moments now, so we can truly absorb the magnificence that's before us at the minute. Never noticed this before, but Spearow's got pink feathers, hasn't it? Slightly darker pink than its feet and the beak. Also, that magnificent black, jet black feathered mane. Look at the rendering on that trophy. Now, if you wonder what the hell's going on, if you are still watching at this point, first of all, thank you. If you wonder what the hell's going on, then you're not on your own. I haven't gone mad. So this is a callback to the last episode, so episode 26, where I completed the round 2 Poké Cup Master Ball division. I basically completed that with 5 Pokemon, so I had a spare slot on the team to get us for a 6 Pokemon. So I used that to get this Spearow trophy, as I already had a Fearow trophy, and there it is. So yeah, basically I just want to complete the evolution of trophy. So Spearow was acquired at the end of the last episode. Now, the reason I'm starting with this rather interesting, interesting in inverted commas, the reason why I'm starting with this interesting introduction is because there's going to be a portion of this episode where I'm going to talk about the last episode, because it was pretty incredible. And I encourage you to go and check that out, episode number 26, round 2 Poké Cup Master Ball division. But I'll get into that a bit more when we actually get on with it. So, in this episode, we're not going to stare at a Spearow for approximately 72 minutes. What we are going to do is start round 2 Prime Cup. So we're going to begin the Prime Cup, starting, of course, with the Pokeball division. And we're going to work our way through this. Now, the good thing about this is, or from this point forward, I should say, we don't have any level disadvantages to face. So from this point forward, it is level 100 versus level 100, or level 50 versus level 50. There's no 18 versus 15 and 54 versus 50 and all that other stuff that we've had to put up with in the last few episodes. So let's pick the team real quick. Also, as you can see from the team, there's a step down in quality of the Pokemon that we're using from the last few episodes. Right, now if anyone can guess what the last Pokemon is that I'm going to select here, I will give you £1 million, or $1 million, or €1 million, or €1 million yen. Actually, no, not £1 million yen. I'll give you 10 million yen. Basically, I'll give you the equivalent of £1 million of your currency if you can guess what the last Pokemon is. Right, so let's find out. Are you a winner? Are you a winner? We're skipping past... Ooh, where are we going? Where are we going? It's Kabuto! So for all of you that said Kabuto, I owe you £1 million. Right, let's go. Yep, we're picking Kabuto for this one. As you can see from the first team already, yeah, you can see why I don't need the strongest team in the world. But let's have a look at said team. So Pikachu, Quick, Rubbish Defense, we've got Reflect, we can boost it up. Also, we can Paralyze, which is good. Thunderbolt is a guaranteed hit, which is nice. Nidoqueen, good move set, so we're immune to Electric. Got Earthquake as well, which is obviously a great one to have for a ground type. Also Rock Slide, Toxic, great coverage moves. Golduck, much like Nasty Alukin, is rocking the beams. So we've got Ice Beam and Bubble Beam. Confusion is a good coverage move. I really hope these hiccups go away. Primeape, one of those annoying Pokemon that's good against you but rubbish when you've got it. But hey, I've still picked it. So as you can see there, 3 fighting types, 3 fighting moves. Sorry. Also got Thrash, which we're probably never going to use. Victreebel is one of my least favourite Pokemon, as we know. So high special and high attack. I was speculating about that in the last episode. But we can put things to sleep, which is good. Also got Razor Leaf with high special, also useful. And last but not least, the MVP on the team, so a bit of a spoiler for you there, is Kabuto. So rubbish special with 2 special attacks, which is always a fabulous world-beating combination. Right, so for this opening battle, we are going to select Nidoqueen, Primeape, and the all-conquering Kabuto. So basically the strategy here is our Pokemon are better than his Pokemon. The only one I don't want to see though is Squirtle. If Squirtle doesn't come out, this will be a pretty much a breeze. If it does, may have a couple of little hurdles to overcome. Well, that's a good start. Now I'm assuming this thing only has, I think this is only, despite the fact it's level 100, I think it's only got tackle and, splash. So, let's just go Earthquake. I kind of hope it switches out actually. Yeah, tackle, that's fine. 15 damage. So it's pretty much 3 against 2 then if this has come out. Magikarp's like Kangaskhan though. I've noticed that whenever you send out against it, it seems to be quicker than it. Oh, don't be a 3-hit kill. That was 117 damage. So it may just be a 2-hit kill if it does the same amount of damage. Please switch. I don't know why you would. He's switching. Why? Why? 3 damage here. Right, this is the only one I didn't want to see, so this is good, because this is 3 damage against this thing. What's this? Ooh, that was fortunate. That was fortunate. Yeah, this Squirtle's got Hydro Pump and Surf. I'm always honest about how many times it takes me to record something. This is not my first attempt trying to record this. But not because I lost. Because the computer software screwed up. So I do know what move that Squirtle's got. He always seems to pick that Squirt. Well, this is the second time doing it. He's picked it both times. Ah, Weedle. So I think we're okay here. I think we get the C word. So let's go for Rock Slide, as it is super effective. Hey! Ooh, how much is this going to do? 6 damage with a critical hit. My goodness me. You know what? Kabuto. Kabuto resists normal and poison. So let's go. It is Kabuto. Right, Kabuto, you've got one job here. And you've literally got one job, because a bit of a spoiler for you, for all you Kabuto fans out there. We don't use it again after this battle, so this is Kabuto's only outing, so let's send it out. Poor special. Hey, there we go. There's not as many gimmicks on this cup, I don't think, as there is on the Poker Cup.
What now?
I think there's the Gambler, which I don't think is an Oko merchant on all 4 divisions. Then there's the Judo Boy or Karate Kid or whatever he's called. He's a focus. I think he's a focus energy around everyone. But apart from that, there's not a lot of gimmicks. So just more a case of just straight battling. Here's what Oak's got to say about this cup. This is what he has to say. So all your experience as a trainer will be required in the Pokeball competition, even though it is the easiest Even though it is the easiest competition in the Prime Cup. Oh yeah. I don't know why I didn't think that made sense, but of course it did. This versatile team is perfect for the following fights, and then obviously he lists his team, which I think is intended for round 1. Which I've alluded to many times. This is what he's got to say about the Cue Ball. Cue Ball looks rather frightening, but he's actually a pretty nice guy. He could be talking about me there. He likes his Pokemon to be small in size and very cuddly. I'm not sure I'd call a Weedle cuddly. Victory is yours for sure if you face him with a flying type Pokemon, an electric type Pokemon, and a water type Pokemon. Well, victory's ours with a rock type Pokemon, a ground type, and a fighting type, so that was encouraging. Well, that was a nice, easy start. That's the start that we needed and wanted. So we can now move on to the Cascade Badge, which I believe is the Karate Kid. Yes, this is going to be a Focus Energy critical hit battle. So, to combat this guy, we are going to select Nidoqueen once again, Primeape, and it's a Pokemon Stadium debut for Golduck. So Nidoqueen super effective against Nidoran, and I think that's it in terms of super effectiveness. Primeape, super effective against the normals. Also got Counter, which could be useful. Golduck knocks out Cubone. Nidoqueen, I think with Poison Resist matchup. The only one we don't have anything for is Beedrill, but it shouldn't be too bad. Beedrill's special's not very good, so Golduck can do the job, I think, there. This is more like the Uncommented team play. So we've got a ground type. No, hello. So we've got a ground type and an electric type. So still no Ghost. Ghost would be quite useful here, actually. Not for the Cubone, but for the battle in general. I will switch out to Golduck. It may go straight for damage here rather than the Focus Energy to try and get the critical hit. I think this is a one-shot. If I can hit this Bubble Beam. Oh, actually, it's only Bubble Beam, isn't it? Might not be. Well, let's see. Well, let's find out. If you could switch out, that'd be great. I like Golduck. I've always wanted to use Golduck. Yeah, no Oko. Not even close. Okay. Don't freeze me. Thank you. It must have a ground move, or it must have... That must be the weakest move in its arsenal, surely. But why is it gone for that? No, not that I'm complaining. Please switch. That'd be great. Well, Ice Beam for Ice Beam. Yep. Well, that was a nice easy start. Oh, good. Right, so we'll go back to Nidoqueen.
Here's a Pokemon trick. It's getting pumped up. How will the SWAT?
Yeah, round one. Sorry, the Pokeball division. This is quite a straightforward one. Not much to say at this point, really. Just need to keep hitting the super effective moves and we knock it out. There we go. Nice Oko there. Yeah, this is one of those. This is one of those cups where if you could just pick a really strong team at the beginning, we could just come in here with Articuno and Starmie and Gengar, and this we just breeze through this. But where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in just winning comfortably? Why do that when you can pick things like Kabuto and Golduck and Victreebel, wonderful Pokemon like that? Is this a two-hit kill? No, not quite. I don't know what's going to have this, but I do resist fighting at least. So all my weaknesses are special attacks, I believe. So I don't think it'll have any. Except Bug. Is Bug? Am I weak to Bug? I think I might. Oh, there we go. I didn't even use Focus Energy. Well, that sped things up a bit. So, 2 out of 2 continues, nice and easy. Then we move on now to, I believe it's the Gambler third. Yeah, I did the Prime Cup, Master Ball division. Sorry, so many times I can remember the order. of the trainers, so I think it's the Gambler next year. Now, is this going to be an Oko one, or is it going to be a Psywave one? Or is it going to be neither? Looks like more like a Psywave one to me. Unless it's a Disable one. It might be like the what's the other trainer? The Tamer in the Poker Cup. It's a different gimmick each time. Anyway, let's see what it is. So for us, we are going to select Pikachu, Golduck, and Primeape. So really, the gimmick which we just need to survive is we've got some advantages. Obviously, Primeape over Clefairy and Golduck over Geodude and Magma, etc. But we just need to survive his gimmick basically here. So let's see if we can. Let's go.
The upcoming battles look promising. We're into round 3.
So let's see what we got first. Mr. Mime. Okay. Oh, he's a mimer, so that's quite apropos. Right, I'll go Thunder Wave.
The commands are
Stop it in its tracks. Okay, light screen, interesting.
special attack.
Don't have Nidoqueen here, do I? Which is slightly irritating. Oh well.
Hit you, Thunder Wave. Oops, it's paralyzed. They're just trading warning blows now.
There be flight, why not?
Now,
Let's set Pikachu up a little bit. Yeah, I said in the introduction talking about the last episode. Now, anyone that's watched the series so far,
trading on it.
they'll know that I've said it quite a few times that the episode I was dreading the most, because I think it's the most difficult cup, is round 2 Poker Cup Master Ball Division. That was the last episode.
What's that?
Now, having played through it and completed it, I don't think it's the most. It depends how you quantify the most difficult cup. I think if basically you're saying, well, if you give each battle in the cup, each of the 8 battles a difficulty score, and then take the average of the 8 battles, I don't think it is. I don't think it is the hardest cup in that respect. But the final battle, I think the final battle of that cup, Battle 8, I think is the hardest battle on the game. And this is a hill I'm willing to die on. That Hypno in the final is the hardest Pokemon on the game to kill, in my opinion. So obviously there's stronger Pokemon. I'm not saying it's the best Pokemon, but I'm saying it's the most difficult to kill, and like I said, that's a hill I'll die on. So for that reason, that was why I was dreading that episode. Now, if you haven't seen it, obviously once you've got to the end of this, please go and check it out, because it is pretty incredible what happens, particularly at the end.
What now?
When we actually managed to get the job done. But if you haven't seen it, there's a bit of a preview for you. So the final battle on that cup, it takes me 4 attempts to do it. So at the 4th attempt, I complete it. Now I quipped at some point on the episode that I live on my own, and when I say quip, it was meant to be a joke, but it's true, I do live on my own. And just proof positive of that, I actually went back. Before recording this, I went back and watched that episode. I don't normally, when I'm recording an episode, I've normally got 2 or 3 in the pipeline that I need to watch. But I actually went back and watched that episode, and I did a few statistics from the 4 battles of that final. I worked out a few statistics. So because there were times when I was moaning about how hard done to I felt like I was, and I thought, was I really hard done to, or is it just a figment of my imagination? But, and I think this is quite interesting. So, over the course of the 4 battles, I did 23 turns. I did 23 turns of damage attacks. So 23 of my attacks were damage. So I'm not including turns when I paralysed or when I used, something else. When I used turns when I used Thunder Wave or Substitute or whatever it was. Not including that. So 23 damage attacks. Of those 23 attacks, I got 8 turns where something extra happened. So basically, it was either a critical hit, it was, or I got paralysis or a special drop, or something on top of just damage. So 8 turns out of 23, they're all critical hits. So that's 34.8% of my damage turns. Something extra happened. Now, I was paralysed for 13 turns. So 13 times I went for a move whilst paralysed. Now, out of those 13 turns where I was paralysed, 7 turns I didn't attack, so I was fully paralysed. So that's 53.8% fully paralysed rate. So 34.8% extra damage, extra damage on the attacks, and 53.8% fully paralysed. Now, interestingly, Battle 1, which is the one I should have won, I was paralysed for 3 turns, and 2 of those turns was full paralysis. So that was interesting. Now, just go now for the AI. So this is the AI stats. So it attacked. It did 21 turns of damage. So compared to my 23, it did 21 turns of damage. Out of those 21 turns, there were 15 instances. So 15 out of 21. There were 15 instances of extra things on top. So either special drops, causing paralysis, or critical hits. So that's a 71.4% extras rate. 15 out of 21. 71.4% of the time, there was something on top of damage that I had to take. Now, the AI was paralysed for 15 turns. In those 15 turns, it was fully paralysed 5 times. So it was fully paralysed 33.3% of the time. So just to compare that then, so I was fully paralysed 53.8%, the AI was fully paralysed 33.3%. So more than 20% of the time I was paralysed. Also, the extras, 34.8% me, 71.4% the AI. So more than twice the time it got something on top of damage. So either a critical hit or a special drop or paralysis. And this is what I was up against, just in this one battle. So when I kind of hacked my way through the end, that's why I didn't feel bad at all, because of what I'd faced going through it. I mean, it was weird at the time because I suspected things were going against me, but I didn't realise it was quite to that level. Oh, hello. Also, more statistics for those of you that care. In Battle 1, which is the one I should have, to be honest with you, I should have won the first battle, but I didn't. So Battle 1, I took 7, the AI did 7 turns of damage. Out of those 7 turns, 5 of them had something on top of them, so either a special drop, a critical hit, or paralysis. Also, over the 4 battles, there were 3 instances where I had a special drop and a critical hit on the same turn with the psychic. So that was nice. Also in that first battle, I think I've already said this, but I was fully paralysed 3 times, and I was paralysed 3 times and fully paralysed twice. The AI was paralysed 7 turns and only suffered full paralysis once. And yet I still should have won that battle. So I mean, 1 out of 7. I mean, 2 out of 3, 66.6 recurring % of the time I was fully paralysed. 1 out of 7. I don't know what that is a percentage. It's probably something like. It's probably something like, I don't know, 16.6 recurring. Is it something like that? I don't know. And then Battle 4. So Battle 4, the one I did win. Let's have a look at that one. So I attacked 10 times. And in those 10 attacks, I got 5 critical hits. And I was never fully paralysed. Because I was never paralysed. The AI only did 4 damage attacks in that battle. And in 3 of them, so again 75%, in 3 of them, there was something on top of it. It was paralysed for 6 turns and fully paralysed for 3 of those 6. And that was the battle that I actually won. Now I suppose you could argue, well, the AI is going to get... There's a caveat, I suppose, attached to this. So basically, the AI because I wasn't using a move that can cause a special drop or can cause paralysis. I can't get those. I can't get those extras. So there is a case to be made for that. But there is a case to be made for that. But my argument to that would be. Sorry, just checking. I'll actually pay attention to what I'm doing on the actual screen in a minute. Right, what's my team for this battle? Let me just check this out, and I'll continue this riveting tale. Right, so Victreebel, Golduck, and Primeape. Okay, let's go. Yeah, the caveat attached to that is, yeah, obviously I can't cause special drop. So the breakdown of the extras were those 15 extras that the AI got. 1 turn of paralysis, 7 special drops, and 7 critical hits, whereas I had just 8 critical hits. So in terms of critical hits, I did get more, to be fair. But in terms of special drops, you could say 7 out of 21, but it wasn't 7 out of 21 because you have to take into account only the times it uses psychic. Well, that was a mistake. Speaking of psychic. No special drop this time, though, or critical hit, which is nice. 417 HP, that's insane. Okay, please hit this low kick. Otherwise, problems. Yeah, so but I think there was one move of Body Slam and 3 times it used Thunderbolt. So if you take those up, it's actually 7 out of 17. So 7 out of 17 times. 7 out of 17 times. 7 out of 17 times it got special drops, which I don't know. There's a percentage. It's probably about. It's probably high 30s, low 40s, something like that. So it's still higher than my critical hit ratio. So yeah, that was what I was up. That was what I was up against all the way through the game. And yet we somehow managed to get the win. But yeah, that episode was pretty incredible. I would recommend you go and watch it if you haven't watched it already. Because it was just the last bit was just. I mean, to be fair, like I said, the overall difficulty of the cup probably isn't that bad, but that last battle just tips it over the edge. Also, I think at one point, I think it's Electro that ends up winning the. It's Electro that ends up winning the last, taking out the last Pokemon to finally win the final battle. But I think at one point I say last shot. I say it's the last shot or something. And if I did do that, I wish I'd gone Electrode, baby, and that might have been funny. Would have been even funny if my voice wasn't cracking, but may have been funny. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, back to this episode. So we breezed through Battle 3. I don't know what the hell the theme was of Battle 3. You just kept going for Light Screen and Barrier, it seemed. I don't think it actually went for anything except there were a couple of metronomes at the end. And then Battle 4, we got quite fortunate with the team. They just sent out all poison, so Nidoqueen could easily sweep. Right. Are we badly poisoned or just poisoned? I think we're badly poisoned, aren't we? They'll stay in. We'll stay in. See what it comes back with. Okay.
What's this?
Ooh, that's decent damage actually. Come on, Golduck.
What'll it do?
Right, one more. I think he was double team. Really let me pay attention. I was too busy reeling off my statistics. I did find that interesting though, with the 15 out of 21, and three times critical hits and special drops. I will say one thing though that thought I'd survived that. I will say one thing though that went in my way. I never missed one Thunder in the final. So that was fortunate. That was a little bit fortunate. We never missed a Thunder. But 1 out of 7 full pro. Yeah, the battle that was most one-sided was the one that I should have won. Because the one that I did win, I probably shouldn't have won it. Now, my defense isn't great, so this made a lot of damage. Ooh, just less than half. That's what I was hoping for. Right, come on. I think this is a debut for Victreebel as well. It's been a debut for Golduck, and now a debut for Victreebel. Because Victreebel didn't. We picked it in the last battle, but it never came out.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
Ah dear, right. Just Puff Jiggy now to knock out. Right. Do I put you to sleep? Oh, he's got Psychic, hasn't it? How much damage did the Psychic do to Primeape? 100, only did 106, right. We'll go straight for damage then. So my special's a lot higher, so it shouldn't knock me out. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. I think even a critical hit won't knock me out here. Gotta be a special drop, surely. Gotta be something. No! 2 Psychics and I haven't had any extra effects. Amazing. Right. Right, Puff Jiggy. Goodbye. 417 HP, that's unbelievable.
What'll it do?
I mean, I know we're level 100 rather than, doing quite a few episodes now on level 50. So this is the first one level 100, so I need to remember that everyone's stats are higher, but that does still seem like a lot. Right, so the continue run ends, but the victory run doesn't. The Labman is beaten. So even with this quite weak team that I've got, we are kind of breezing through this. So just 3 battles to go. Only just over half an hour recording as well. And 20 minutes of that was looking at a Spearow, so... Ah, cool. Another weak team. So, for us, we are going to select Pikachu, Nidoqueen, and once again, the Victreebel. So, Pikachu knocks out Poliwag and Psyduck. Nidoqueen, sorry, knocks out the Magnemite. Victreebel, good against Paras. If the two, yeah, Nidoqueen probably a good thing for Bulbasaur and Bellsprout. Oh, is it me or does Bulbasaur look evil? It's really dark and his eyes are kind of glowing. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, should be nice and straightforward here once again.
The field is thinning out. We're into round 6.
We're into round 6. Oh, hello. Remittance is not something something accountants do. I don't know. So we'll go to Nidoqueen. See what Oak's going to say about this fine young lady. He was as creepy as he was about the beauty. The Cool Trainer is determined to win this cup. However, she didn't count on you. Add Fire-type Pokemon to your team to help defeat her Grass-type Pokemon. Also, it would be a good idea to have an Electric-type Pokemon. So pretty vanilla stuff this time from Told Joke. Right, go Earthquake. If it switches, it doesn't matter. It's just damage anyway. It's staying in and taking its fate. It may not knock it out, actually. I think it will, though. Oh, there we go. I was right. For once, I was right. I made a bold statement and it was accurate. Well, first time for everything, I guess. Right. Yeah, go double. Let's go double kick. It's a bit of fun. Don't switch. Thank you. Giving it to switch on a double kick kind of sucked. Oh, that was fun. That was like Hypno flicking sand. If anyone, I think that one was recorded, was it? When I had Hypno using metronome, and he got sand attack and did some kind of black mass, flicking the sand in my face. Right. Oh, great. So we're gonna have to exit stage left real quick. So go to. Ooh, I may go to Victreebel actually, rather than Pikachu. What's the other Pokemon? There's Golduck. There's Psyduck. What else has it got? With the grasses, isn't it? You'll go Pikachu. We'll go Pikachu, not Victreebel.
Pokemon.
Poliwag's special's rubbish, so that's why I was going to go to Victreebel. Its special's higher than Pikachu's. Yeah, I was always going to go for Surf, so... And I would have resisted it as well. Yeah, I should have gone... Yeah, why did I go for Victreebel? It made no sense. There's no way that should have done that much damage. But it did! Thunderbolt. Hopefully be no coat. Okay, not too bothered that's just happened. It's going to be a grass type. What's it going to be? Bulbasaur? Yep. The evil Bulbasaur. Look at it! Look at it, it's evil. The evil Bulbasaur. Oh, that was useful. That helps. Paralyze it, why not? Don't think we need to save Pikachu at this stage. We'll just stay in. Actually, if it doesn't get knocked out here, I may switch. Oh, there we go, it's useful. Right, so we'll go now to Nidoqueen. Then we'll go to Victreebel to knock out. So we'll knock it out with Earthquake. Because it's neutral damage, of course. It can't, can it? I can't believe how the contrast between its eyes and its. I've never seen one that contrasted before. Oh well, fun. Don't think this will knock it out. Ah, two sweeping statements in a row. Oh, that's okay. It was seeded. It was. Number one. Right. No, yeah. I'm going to go for double kick, but that wouldn't knock it out. So, an Earthquake does.
How's that? Goodness! Wow! Going down!
Yep, nice and gentle. Even with this average team, this has been pretty gentle so far. Just two battles to go after this one: the Bird Boy or the Bird Keeper, and the Male Cool Trainer. Well, might as well get the continue while it's on offer. So go to Victreebel. Even if this thing's got Psychic, it won't knock me out. Or Ice Beam, actually. It may have Blizzard or Ice Beam, actually. Well, let's find out. It's going to go for Surf anyway here, I would have thought.
What's this?
According to the guide, it does have an Ice move and a Psychic move. Well, that's mildly irritating.
How will the swamp Pokemon fight?
Right, Razor Leaf. Yep, there's the Ice Beam, so as long as it doesn't freeze me, we're fine.
No, this Pokemon looks wrong.
Yeah, it didn't really do that much. Did a decent amount, I guess, but not that much. It should be no call. Ooh, maybe not. Oh, I don't know. Yay! Another correct statement. I am on a roll. Let's see, Wagons. Wagons roll to the next round for us. Another perfect. Yeah. So much easier than the last episode. There's something else I was going to mention in that last episode, and I can't remember what it is. I suppose we did get a couple of freezers, but one of them didn't matter. We'd won anyway. Anyway, yeah. Go watch episode 26 if you haven't already. It's fun. Right. So, battle 7, the penultimate battle. We are going to select Nidoqueen. We're going to select Pikachu, and we're going to select Golduck. So Nidoqueen, super effective against everything, as it has Rock Slide. It's got some quad effectiveness against Articuno. Also Pikachu, super effective against everything. Golduck, super effective against everything apart from Articuno. So yeah, plenty of advantages here. We're not relying on Thunder. The only one I don't really want to see is obviously Articuno, but let's see. Should be fairly straightforward, this I would imagine.
This is it, the semi-final. No one wants to lose.
I don't know if Articuno one-shots Nidoqueen. I'm pretty sure that I don't one-shot it with with Rock Slide. I suppose Golduck's probably the best thing for Articuno because it's neutral damage against not very effective damage. Right. Well, straight for Rock Slide. Let's go. Let's take out what we can with Rock Slide and go from there. That's useful. It's going to be Articuno, isn't it? Right. Please hit this Rock Slide. You missed against Weedle. Articuno's a lot bigger than Weedle, so come on. There we go. There we go. Right. Wow. I was expecting more damage than that. That's quite effective as well. Okay, Golduck. As long as it doesn't freeze me, we're fine. We've got a head start at least. We've got a 200 HP head start, so it's going to be Ice Beam. Okay, it's going to be Blizzard. Same difference, I guess.
It didn't do much damage.
There we go. More damage than I thought, but we did still stand up to it. Right. Ice Beam, let's go. Actually, I should have gone for Bubble Beam, shouldn't I?
What's this? It's not very effective.
It's fine. We can take one. Ooh, can we take one more? Ooh, this is annoying.
What now?
Ooh, that did nothing.
Fireworks are
Well, this is fun. Bubble Beam. Also, Articuno outspeeding me, which ironic. Please miss. Is this Blizzard number 3? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a hit.
Hang on. Ooh, okay.
Going down.
Should have gone for Bubble Beam there instead of Ice Beam. That was stupid by me.
We're waiting for
Tried to get the speed drop. Right. Pikachu, will you outspeed the Articuno? I think Raichu would.
Oh, it's Pikachu.
Right, if I outspeed here, then we're fine.
How will the type difference affect that?
No, straight for Thunderbolt. It'll knock it out, I'm sure. Ooh, we outspeed.
Right, Thunderbolt.
Now you know how I feel. There we go.
Oh, is it down and out?
That was a bit hairy. Maybe should have maybe wasted Golduck there. But oh well. We've got so many advantages. I don't think it's going to matter.
Oh, it's Pidgey.
Yeah, not sending Zubat. Can't say I'm sorry about that. Right, do we outspeed Pidgey? We should do. We outspeed our Articuno as slow as we know. I'm going to go for Reflect. I'm expecting Quick Attack here. Yeah. So I'll have to take one. Just don't be a critical hit.
There, it's a hit.
Yeah, that's fine. So now it'll do less damage. Maybe a waste of a turn that actually, because Thunderbolt may have one-shotted it, so that's maybe a waste. But at least it's up for the when the Golduck, so the Zubat comes back out. We can't going to continue now, so we don't need to worry about that. Oh, it's not done for Quick Attack. Well, I never. Yep, glad I went for Reflect now. Interesting. I'll go for Quick Attack this time, I would imagine. So straight for Thunderbolt. Yep. So we've got the Reflect up at least. So as long as this is normal damage, we're fine. That looked like it did the same before the Reflect, but hey, who's counting? See a Pidgash? Or Pidgeash? Or oh, forget it. Yep, so just the Zubat now to come out. I don't know if we can. I'm going to go for Thunder Wave here. Don't know if it outspeeds me or not. It's going to be close. I think if I was a betting man, which I am, I would bet that it would.
The commands are issued.
No, okay, and I'm wrong. Possibly a waste of a turn, but we'll see. I think we should still win. Just be like, we're definitely going to win now. I was going to say just relying on Rock Slide to hit, but it doesn't matter now, so Thunderbolt. Naoko, actually. Zubat's special isn't the best. I don't know what Zubat is good at, apart from being quick. It's clearly not that good at being quick. The special must be a little bit higher than Pidgey's. Yep. That's the Reflect doing its job.
Both Pokemon are exhausted.
Right, on to the final against the Cool Trainer.
There it goes. Wow, that's a hit. Oh, is it down and out?
So is that 5? What Nicodemus have got? How many attempts? I think we'll only need 1, but you never know. You never know. So we beat the bird boy. Well, come to the guide, the bird keeper. Right, so 6 attempts at the cool trainer. So no gimmicks here, just a varied team. Ooh, Ditto. That's good. Hopefully Ditto comes out to face Pikachu, Nidoqueen, and Golduck. So it's the same team as the last battle, but a different order. Golduck takes out Vulpix and Sandshrew, and coughing with confusion. Also, obviously Nidoqueen's the best thing for coughing. Nidoqueen takes out Voltorb. Pikachu takes out Seal. If Ditto comes out, we'll let it become Pikachu. Let's go.
This is it, the final battle. Who will
We've got, how many attempts have we got? This 6, did I say? 7? 6 attempts? I don't think we'll need them somehow. Oh, hello. Right. What are you going to do? Do I need Pikachu for anything? Nah, Golduck was just fine, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll go to Golduck. I didn't think I'd have fire resistance, but no, I've got Golduck, haven't I? So yeah. Switch straight away. May go for Dig here actually. Vulpixes and Growlers tend to have Dig. Yeah, there you go. Didn't know that was coming. Right. Do you outspeed? It doesn't really matter, does it? Whether it does or not, I'm not going to go for. Let's go Bubble Beam.
They strike fighting poses.
We outspeed. Wasn't sure. We won't outspeed Ninetales, I know that. So we take this Dig. May switch out actually. So we know we've got Vulpix. Yep, so back for the Bubble Beam. So it's just taking its medicine. I wonder what else it's got. Hopefully Sandshrew I think would be an Oko. Sandshrew would be an Oko, I think, if that came out. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I like Golduck. I wanted to use Golduck on Pokemon Stadium 2, but I couldn't quite fit it in for some reason. Why are you switching now? Now the speed's gone. Oh no, we were going to win, but now the speed's dropped. Let's get out. Oh hello. Why did you not go to that straight away? Yeah, well, doesn't resist this at least. Ooh. Oh, okay. Only 87 damage.
How will the swamp Pokemon fight?
It will not do any damage because it's going to be immune to. It's going to be facing something that's immune to it.
Oh, there's going to be a change of Pokemon.
I don't think there was a bad team he could have picked here, but this is pretty much the perfect team so far. If Ditto comes out, then we really are home and hosed. Right. I'm assuming there's a switch coming here, but it's Earthquake anyway, because if it is a switch, it's damage. I didn't think we'd outspeed. Does that mean it's gone for counter? Or does that just mean we are quicker? But I'm amazed Nidoqueen's quicker than Voltorb. I find that hard to believe. So I'm not quite sure I'm there.
What will the next Pokemon be?
Oh well, whatever. I'm not complaining.
Oh, it's Coughing!
Coughing! Right, it's going to need a Coughing in a minute, because we're going to knock it out. Well, it'll be a Pokemon Center rather than a graveyard, but that doesn't work for the joke. Right, so this should be an Oko again, I think.
Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Not even close. Coughing's defense a bit higher than Voltorb's. Oh, hello. Fair enough. One last hurrah. Thinks right. If I knock out the, that will knock me out as well now. Thinks if I knock out the Nidoqueen, Voltorb can now do something. Good logic. Good logic. Right, now my Electrode swept at the end of the last episode. Can his Voltorb sweep on this episode? Let's find out. Let's go Pikachu. Which is a computer game that I own, but I can't use it. I don't have an American Nintendo 64. Which is always fun. Right. Ah. Oh, I forgot Vulpix was still alive. You're going to dig, aren't you? Well, Golduck. I thought there was just Voltorb left. Oh, well, Pokemon were going to be V anyway.
What's this?
Yeah, quick as that just bounces off. We have speed, don't we? We've established, so may go to Voltorb. I hope he doesn't go to Voltorb. Let's just get on with it. Yeah, Ball Beam. What are you thinking about? Please stay in. Thank you.
What's that? Yeah, it's a hit.
It is a hit. Yeah, I forgot this Vulpix was still alive. Well, not anymore. Oh no. I thought Voltorb was still alive. When did I kill Voltorb? I have no idea. I'm really not paying attention. A truly awesome Pokemon trainer is your final opponent in this competition. Be prepared for an extremely versatile combination of different Pokemon. Your best chance is to use a fighting type Pokemon, a grass type Pokemon, and a rock type Pokemon. Why would you need a fighting type for that battle? I mean, it's super effective against Seal, but I don't. Back suggesting rocks, by the way. Of the 8 battles that we face, he suggests to use a rock. He suggests to use a rock 4 times, which I'm surprised about because normally rock is Oak's favourite type. I wonder if it's because his surname's got 2 of the letters that are in the word rock. I don't know, but he seems to like rock Pokemon for some reason. Anyway, that bizarre episode is now over, so we've made a start on the Prime Cup, so that's the Pokeball division done. Just the MVP to give out. We'll give it Nidoqueen. It seemed to come out all the time there. Seemed to do most of the heavy lifting, so Nidoqueen's MVP. That was episode number 27, so we're going to move on to episode number 28 for the King Counts amongst you. In the next episode, we're going to be moving on to the Great Ball division of the Round 2 Prime Cup. So until we get to that point, for now, it is sayonara.